Hello everyone, let's go beyond e to the iPi. Today we have a really simple problem appeared in one of the toughest papers of mathematics in India known as NBHM Scholarship Test 2024 organized by NBHM and IMSC. The statement of the problem goes like how many monic quadratic polynomials Px equal to x square plus bx plus c are there such that the zeros of the polynomial are integers and the coefficients 1, b, c are in arithmetic progression. So basically the question is asking us to find the values of b and c in whole real numbers satisfying that the zeros of polynomial are integers and a1, b and c are in arithmetic progression. First of all, you should try to solve this problem yourself and continue to watch the video. This question may seems difficult to tackle at first. I also felt that, but trying different ways to solve, we can surely figure out an easy way to solve this. Let's tackle the problem step by step. Information given are polynomial is of the form px equal to x square plus bx plus c and zeros are integers and 1, b and c are in arithmetic progression. The good part is that the given polynomial is quadratic and we surely know much about them. Given that the zeros of the quadratic are all integers, let's call them alpha and beta. We know that for any quadratic ax square plus bx plus c having zeros alpha and beta, we have alpha plus beta equal to minus b upon a and alpha beta equal to c upon a. Thus, for our Px, alpha plus beta is minus b and alpha beta equal to c. Therefore, since alpha and beta are integers, thus b and c being their sum and product should also be integers. Now we have to find which of the integer values for b and c satisfy the given conditions. From the third condition, since 1, b and c are in arithmetic progression, then b is the arithmetic mean of 1 and c. We can write 2b equal to 1 plus c. And since alpha plus beta is minus b and alpha beta equal to c, substituting this value we have the following. And moving things around we have 1 plus 2 alpha plus 2 beta plus alpha beta equal to 0. Since we got a relation between alpha and beta, let's try to write beta in terms of alpha. So 2 beta plus alpha beta equal to minus 1 minus 2 alpha. Grouping things around, we have beta equal to minus of 1 plus 2 alpha upon alpha plus 2. Now try to make the denominator, which is alpha plus 2, in the numerator. So add and subtract 4 in the numerator. We have 2 alpha plus 4 minus 4 plus 1. Moving things around, we get minus 2 plus 3 upon alpha plus 2. Now beta is equal to minus 2 plus 3 upon alpha plus 2. Since beta is an integer, thus alpha plus 2 should divide 3. And it is only possible if alpha plus 2 is either 3 or minus 3, which gives the value alpha equal to 1 or minus 5. And the corresponding values of beta are minus 1 and minus 3. Thus, these are the only values of alpha and beta satisfying all the conditions. And for these values of alpha and beta, since alpha plus beta equal to minus b and alpha beta equal to c, we get the values of b and c as the following. B equal to 0, c equal to minus 1 and b equal to minus 8 and c equal to 15. Hence the solution of the given problem is there are only two polynomials satisfying the given conditions, which are the following: x square minus 1 equal to 0 and x square plus 8x plus 15 equal to 0. So that's a good place to stop. Thank you for watching and subscribe for more such mathematical content. Thank you.